Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at another LEGO Minecraft set. This one is the Fortress. So this is a set I've been wanting for quite a while, and this is actually a Christmas gift. And I'm actually pre-recording this video before Christmas, and you might already have a few questions. So I am not actually doing a normal Christmas this year. I am going to New York, and by the time this video is uploaded, I will be at New York right now, or I'll already be back from New York. So just to clear some confusion out of the way. So, and we're allowed to open up some of our Christmas presents early, and so yeah, I chose this one. And so we're reviewing it here. So anyways, let's actually get on with the review. So we'll go ahead and start off with the box. So on the front of the box, we've got a nice picture of the actual fortress, and along the side here, we have 3 other models that we'll be able to build. Here at the bottom, we have 6 minifigures or figures. We've got Golden Armor Steve, a horse, a sheep, and 3 skeletons. 1 without armor, 1 with an iron chestplate, and 1 with an iron helmet. The set info for this set, it's recommended for ages 8 and up. It's set number 21127. It's called the Fortress and has 984 pieces. Of course, also at the top here, we've got the Lego Minecraft logo with the creeper face. So we're just going to go ahead and turn this around. And I'm actually recording in a different place. This is actually where I have my little Minecraft setup. You might kind of recognize this, you might kind of not. This is actually where I recorded my Lego Minecraft stop motions. So yeah, I think I'm going to put the fortress right here for display here. So here on the back of the box, we have pretty much almost all the play features, not all of them. Actually, maybe all of them. Not too sure, but it shows that you can turn the fortress into 4 different models. I think there's 4. And then we've got all the functions here, which I will do a rundown when I have built the actual set. But such huge box. But I think that's pretty much it for the box, so I will go ahead, open this up, and we'll see what's inside. Okay, so I have now taken the tape off of the box, so we're gonna go ahead and see what's inside. So, just dump everything else. There's a ton of stuff in here. That is a lot of bags. We've got quite a few instruction manuals as well. Let me go ahead and put this box off to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and lower the camera here. So, we've got a ton of stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff out of the way and I'll show you all. Okay, so now it's time to take a look at everything we got. So, we got a bag full of instruction manuals. We'll go ahead and take a look at that after all this. We got a soft bag with a bunch of these I think 10 by 10 dark bluish gray plates. Can this thing focus? Sorry about this. Trying to get this thing to focus. Yeah, not focusing. We've got bag of pieces number 1, bag of pieces number 2, bag of pieces number 3, bag of pieces number 4, bag of pieces number 5, and the final and 6th bag of pieces. That is quite a huge stack of bags, and this will take quite a bit of time. So, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and build this set, and then when I come back, we'll go ahead and take a look at all of the instruction manuals, and then we'll take a look at the minifigures, then the fortress, and then the end of the video. So, let's go ahead. So, it is now time to take a look at the instruction manuals. In total, we get 5 of them. So, we'll go ahead and start off with the first one here. So, on the front of this one, it's pretty much the same thing as on the front of the box, except we've got the one there for instruction booklet 1. Right here, it shows that you should open up the bags according to their number. So, open up the bags in order. It also shows that this, how to use a brick separator, because this set, I'll just go ahead and show you, it does come with a brick separator. 1 more to add to my collection. And then we move on to the actual building. So there's quite a lot of stuff. So what's actually kind of interesting is that they actually just build these sections first and they don't actually put it together. So, but that's what instruction booklet number 2 is for, and we'll get to that in a second. So you can see here the final product is just all of these. And you can see here we have to go to different instruction booklets to build the different types of models. So that's pretty neat. Similar to the crafting box set, but not exactly. Oh yeah, so here we have our good old list of pieces. It's 2 pages. It's got quite a lot of pieces there. And that's it. We've also got this nice little advertisement for the Village set. I probably won't be getting this. It is a cool set, but it's just kind of expensive. $200 for this. Yeah. But that is instruction booklet number 1. I think I'll just put that there, actually. Instruction booklet number 2 on the front looks the same as instruction booklet number 1, except it's got a 2 here. And this one's actually a lot lighter. And that is because there isn't really much content or much actual building to be done, just like putting together sections. So you can see we just put together sections here, and once you get to the end, it shows you to put all the large sections, and then we have the final product. So that is the actual fortress. And then here it shows you that you can do the sections. So that's something I don't think we've seen in any instructions before. Maybe, I'm not too sure. And then we have all the play features for this set. Those were also shown on the back of the box. We have a few other sets here: the Iron Golem, the End Portal, the Jungle Treehouse, the Wither, and the Village. The only sets on here that I've reviewed are the Wither and the Iron Golem. Reason being is because they were nice, kind of cheap sets, and they were pretty neat also. So yeah. And then a little advertisement for LegoMinecraft.com. So that is instruction booklet number 2. Instruction booklet number 3 is similar to number 2, but this time it's a different build. It's not the actual fortress. And it's got a different picture here on the front. So this is the tall tower model, as I like to call it. So on the front, just, yeah, nothing, or in the first page, not really anything too interesting. Got the final product there of that. Same thing we saw in the other booklet. And a little advertisement for Lego Technic, which is kind of odd. Instruction booklet number 4 is pretty much it's kind of just a little repetition, but just different builds. So, this is the longer one, so it's pretty neat. We'll go ahead and move to the end here. And we've got the final product, as well as this thing again. And we have this little advertisement for the actual Minecraft game. And also an advertisement for the Lego Club. And the final instruction booklet we get is number 5, and this is kind of a mixture of everything. It's kind of long, it's a bit of everything, pretty much. So we'll just go ahead and flip to the end here, and once again we have the final product and this thing. And that is it. So those are all the instruction booklets. So once again, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. So yeah, so anyways, I think that's pretty much it for the instructions. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures or figures. Okay, so now it's time to take a look at the minifigures and figures. So I started off here with these skeletons. We get 3 in total in this set. These aren't anything new. We've seen all these before, so there's no new pieces or prints or anything. Same old bow. We've got 3 of them, which is nice. 2 of them are wearing armor pieces. This one's wearing an iron helmet, this one an iron chest plate, and then the other skeleton just has nothing but a bow. But that's pretty much it for the skeletons. Let's take a look at some of the other figures, though. Okay, now these two these 2 mobs, or passive mobs, are nothing new as well, or actually, no, I'm wrong, so never mind about what I said there, but this passive mob is, we've seen this one before. It's just the sheep, simple sheep. We've gotten this in multiple sets. The jungle tree house, the farm, yeah, we've gotten that before. However, the horse is a new passive mob, or just, I guess, a new mob in general. So this is a pretty neat figure here, I guess. So it's actually got a little bit of articulation. It's got some in the head or the neck, I guess. It can move up and down. And some in the tail, similar to how they did the wolf, or the dog, the tame wolf. For the feet, they or for the legs, they use, well, like these same pieces for the sheep, but in white. And then they just put these little brown flower type pieces at the bottom for, I guess, for like feet. Something that's actually really cool about this horse is I believe this is the burnt orange color, which we don't see too often. We've been seeing it quite a bit in Bionicle, but it's kind of ended now. But it's nice to actually get some burnt orange pieces. And this head mold is actually a new piece, so that's pretty cool. And I was actually just recently visited the LEGO Minecraft Facebook page, and it seems like they're going to be doing more horses, more different types of horses, not just in this color. So if I can remember, I will leave a link in the description to their Facebook page, and you can kind of like vote which horse out of the ones they've made is your favorite. I've already done that, but if you guys want to do that, you can do it. So, it's pretty much it for these two. I guess, actually, I'll do it later. But, anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the final minifigure, or figure. Okay, this is Steve, in gold armor this time. So, I believe this is the first time we have gotten gold armor. I don't believe we've gotten in any other set. So, right now, at the current moment in time, as of right now, the recording of this video, the Fortress is the only way to get gold armor Steve, and what's actually pretty cool is that they come with the gold pants as well. So that's pretty neat. The gold sword we have seen before. We've seen that in the Nether Fortress set. Kind of ironic, because they're both fortresses. But yeah, we've seen the gold sword before, so nothing too interesting. And just like all the other armor pieces that we've gotten before, you can just simply take them off like that, and then the chest plate can be taken off like so. However, the pants we don't have any replacement purple pants, so if you want to take the pants off, you can't really. They're stuck on there. So yeah. Same old classic Steve, I guess, other than the pants. Same face print, same print here, no print on the back. However, something that's actually kind of interesting, if this will go ahead and focus, I'm not sure if it's gonna, there it is. So, I'm not sure if this is how it's supposed to be, but I think mine was a little bit misprinted. It's a little bit weird. Let me try to find another Steve and compare it. Okay, so I just found another Steve. This one is just from the Desert Outpost set. So, let me go ahead and actually take off his helmet really quick. So, you can kind of see this one's a little bit more messed up. It's got this weird line there. Yeah, there's actually like a bit of white like here and stuff. So yeah, so I think it was a little bit misprinted, but to be honest, it's no big deal to me because at first I didn't even notice it. But yeah, a little more playing around with it, I did notice it. But I think that's pretty much it for the Steve figure. So first golden armor Steve we've gotten in LEGO. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the actual set as soon as I finish putting this armor on. Okay, so it is now time to take a look at the actual Fortress set. So we're going to go ahead and start off by taking a look at all of the play features, so let's go right into that. So, the first and probably most obvious, but probably my favorite out of all the play features here is this door here. We've got 2 spruce doors, so that's pretty neat to get those. This is I believe the first set to include a spruce door at all. But there's a little pressure plate right here, and if you press down on that, then the doors open up. So that's probably one of my favorite functions, because we haven't really gotten any sort of pressure plate system or any type of, like, I guess, redstone contraption other than the redstone cannon and the piston from the Desert Outpost. I guess it's nice to see some more of these redstone contraptions, I guess. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very simple in Minecraft, but it's really cool in LEGO. So, yeah, I've been waiting a long time for this, so, yeah. So, and basically how that works, there's these 2 little Technic plates here, I guess, or half bars right there. They just, push the door open like that. They just, like, push the doors open like that. If you do it lightly, they'll only open like that, but if you do it, like, hard, or whatever, like, pressed on and on fast, then they'll open up wider. So, yeah, one of my favorite features. I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera a little closer so you can see some more of the stuff inside. So, yeah. Okay, so, alrighty, so, I'm going to try to move it over here. So here's another play feature over here. It's kind of hidden back here, but these are supposed to be dispensers, and these little black dots are representing the tips of arrows. So you can actually fire these off like that. So another little redstone contraption. These are just flick fire missiles. You can activate them from the other side. I'll just go ahead and take, oh, not that off, but actually, okay. Well, yeah, you can just push these out from the other side. So very simple, but pretty neat. Yeah, I think that's, oh wait, no, there is one more, play feature, but, I can't really show it off. Whoops, okay, again. Alright, so sorry about that, but, anyways, as I was saying, there is one more play feature that I can't really show, just can't really move the camera over. I'm gonna have to take this off. Whoops, put that back. So, this is also a really cool feature. So this is another opening door. So this is actually an iron door and not a spruce door. So that's pretty neat. So we got one of those now. So basically how this works is you just press down on that. I think that's supposed to be representing a button. Press down on that and the door opens like that. And basically how that works, very similar to how the spruce doors did in the front. You just a little Technic bar or half bar just pushes the door forward. This one doesn't work as well as the spruce doors, but it still does work. There's a little bit more friction in this, so yeah. But that's still pretty cool. And like you did actually just see me do, I took this part off. So that is a really cool feature for the set. One of my favorite parts, actually. I wouldn't consider it well, kind of is. But yeah, you can take these like little sections off and make your own and stuff. But it also gives instructions for a few other models, which we will take a look at. But we're going to go ahead and actually put some of the characters in the fortress now. So we've got this thing back here, and like some of the other sections, this can be taken off. We're going to go ahead and put a horse in there, just on one of these jumper plates. And we'll go ahead and put a sheep next to it, just like that. We'll go ahead and put the roof back on. So that's pretty neat as well. Also, we've got something else over here. We have an armor stand, as well as a chest full of swords. Now, this set actually does include every type of a Lego Minecraft sword ever created. We've got the diamond, iron, stone, wooden, and we've, of course, got the gold one, which Steve is using right now. And speaking of Steve, we can actually, this armor stand can actually be used. So I'm just gonna, whoops, Steve's head's not supposed to be there. We'll go ahead and put Steve there for now. You can actually put the armor on the armor stand. And this is actually a new piece. This is a non-printed Steve head. So just plain, no printing at all. So it could be used for a lot of things. So we're gonna go ahead and take that chest plate and put it on right there. Can I zoom in or focus at all? Nope. Put the head there, and then on top of the head, put the helmet. So it works really well, so that is pretty neat. And I guess some other play features, I guess you could open these fence gates. Not too interesting though. But I think that's pretty much it for this first model. For the other models, I'm not going to go over all the play features because most of them will just stay the same. They'll just be in different places. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and put the skeletons here, because why not? Well, actually, they should be facing this way, trying to attack. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next model. So the second build we have here is actually the tall tower one, as I like to call it. So I can't get this all, of course, within one shot. I'm going to have to move over here a little bit, and yeah. So I'm only just going to really focus on, I'm not going to focus on the play features anymore, mainly because we've already gone over them. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move this over here. So I'll just tell you where everything is. So over here, we have the armor stand and stuff, which is outside of the actual, I guess, type of build or whatever. So it's on the outside. Kind of strange. Yeah. I put the figures around as well. So yeah, just to give some scenery and stuff. Up here at the very tall tower that pretty much almost goes beyond this piece of paper here. Got a skeleton falling out there because it's so tall, and something I actually did forget to mention before were these nice little banners. These are the first time we've actually gotten a banner before, and these are pretty cool. They have a red creeper face on a black creeper face on a red banner, and I think they did it really nicely. I don't think they really could have done it any better. And it's really nice to actually get these, because these aren't actually stickers. These are printed pieces, so I'm sure a lot of people will like those. And best of all, we get 4 of them, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I also forgot to mention how much I actually do like this iron bar design. I really do like it a lot. I think they just pulled it off nice, so there really isn't too much to say about it. One more thing I actually did forget to mention is on this tower there is a crafting table in there. So if Steve needs to craft something like a sword or something, he's got to go all the way to the top. So yeah, the crafting table's in there. We are actually left over with an extra fire piece, and when I first built this, I was kind of wondering where the other cylinder piece was, and apparently it only uses 1 cylinder piece. Unlike the pieces of fire we've gotten in the Nether Fortress and the Wither set, this one only uses 1 of these cone pieces. So I thought that was a little interesting, and they didn't even put it anywhere else, because they had to take it off from under here, but yeah. But other than that stuff, I really don't think there's much else I need to go over with this model, except for something over here. You can actually see, I'm going to go ahead and take off this tree. Sorry, skeleton, if you're using that for shade. But this tree actually has an apple. I believe this is the first Minecraft tree to have an apple. So, and this is actually my first Lego apple, so pretty nice to get one of these. Just go back in. There we go. It just goes in like that. Just very simple. So, yeah, and we'll just go ahead and put that back over here. Another thing I also forgot to mention is that we get a ton of these flower pots. We get 4 in total. And, yeah, there really isn't too much else to go over here. I guess something that you can do over here, or try to do, I'm going to put the skeleton right there, and you can see it's a flick fire missile, or, I mean, a dispenser right here that will shoot an arrow at the skeleton, just like that. But other than that stuff, I think that's pretty much it for this model, so let's go ahead and move on to model number 3. So here is the next model, and this is what I like to call the long model. I don't really have very creative names for these, but gets the job done. But yeah, this is the longest model out of all of the models, so we had a tall model, so it only makes sense that we have a long one, I guess. So here, I just put some skeletons here coming from the door, and the door doesn't really lead to anywhere. It's just there for looks, I guess, just to be there. I don't know. You can, like, maybe put some of your other sets to make it look like there's stuff behind it. Well, yeah, definitely make it look like there's stuff behind it. And, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera because this whole thing can't fit within one view. Over here we have the iron door, which this can actually open and close a little bit better, because on the original fortress, the armor stand kind of got in the way of it, but luckily the armor stand's over here now. And in the second model, it was on like the high tower, so it didn't really make sense for it to be opening up there or anything. So yeah, we got a sheep escaping here, and something I also did forget to mention is that we do have a hay bale block. So this is the first set that has come with that. We have Steve on a horse there. Once again, those skeletons are coming in. This time we have this roof, not on these stables over there, but just on this. These are just a bunch of, I guess, wall pieces. That's really all there is for that. Over here we have that tree with the apple inside it. You can kind of see it there. And then here we have the other tower. And yeah, this is the one with the crafting table. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this model, so let's go ahead and move on to the, let's move on to the final model. And then I think I'll attempt to... here is the final and official build of this set. So this one is, I don't really have a name for this, because it's kind of a bit of everything. It's kind of long, it's kind of tall, it's got a bit of everything, I guess. So, yeah, and it's got a bit of the fortressy type of feel. So, yeah, So once again, we're just going to go ahead and take a look at what's a little different. So the stables are over here right next to the gates. So yeah, that still works how it does. Once again, like the other one, there's not really anything behind it. So you can connect other sets to actually put stuff behind it if you want. This is something we haven't seen on any of the others. This is like some sort of like little... some sort of structure. I'm not too sure why Steve would build it, but okay. Guess it does look nice, I guess. We've got some skeletons sneaking around, and Steve's up there trying to see if he sees any skeletons. So far these skeletons are hidden. Part of the tower is, or the top of one of the towers is actually brought down here to use as a fireplace. So we have 2 fireplaces now, so... pretty neat, I guess. This one is just surrounded by obsidian. I guess that would be safer, but it doesn't look too good. Right here we have the whatchamacallit, the dispensers with arrows. Those can still shoot fine. Or let me try again. Yeah, they can still shoot pretty fine. Can still knock some skeletons down. You can kind of actually see right here in the back, we've got a ladder. It actually, in the instructions, it told you to, move it, take it off from the side and put it in the back. So, I guess that's why they have these little, pieces here on, like, 3 of the sides. So you can put it where you want when you're making your own stuff. We have this, tree right here, and, what's pretty neat is they, kind of put this, little roof piece that was originally right here on top of the stable, right here to connect these 2 things. So it kind of looks like I don't know, to me it kind of looks like an apartment, I guess. I'm not really too sure, I guess. Some sort of, I guess, like, home, like, it definitely looks like a group of homes, I guess. So, I don't know, maybe an apartment, not too sure, but I don't know, that's what it looks like to me. You can leave in the comments and say what it looks like to you or whatever. So I don't really think there is much else for this model. We've got the water over here on the back. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Oh wait, one more thing actually. There's some more water over here, along with some crops like sugarcane, carrots, wheat, all that stuff. But now I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so before we move on to the end of the video, I thought I might as well show you one of my creations that I have decided to make. So, this is my creation, I guess, so, yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at it. So, this is mainly to show that, you can create a lot of different things, and just, I guess, to get people's creativity spirits and whatnot, I guess. So, here on the front, we've got, of course, the gate. That's probably my favorite place for it. Yeah, I wanted to construct like the fortress, but not the exact fortress. And then I also wanted to have like a tall tower or just a tower in general. So I added that. Yeah. So over here we've got a little sheep trying to reach an apple there. I don't know if he's ever gonna do that because that's not really possible in Minecraft. Over here I've got a little bit of a fire starting. Hopefully Steve does something about that. Over here is something I have not really mentioned too much. The forgotten water bucket. Yep, this lonely water bucket has been forgotten many times. Mainly has been forgotten in, well, this set and the snow hideout set. So, yeah, this lonely bucket just sits there. It's never really used at all. However, in actual Minecraft, I do actually use it quite a lot. But in LEGO Minecraft, it just sits there. Yeah, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and move this so you can see the inside. Or we'll go ahead and start with the tower here. So this tower just goes up to there. And yeah, I had the one with the crafting table on the top. I moved the ladder from one of the sides to the other, to this side. So both ladders on this side. We've got a skeleton trying to see... trying to watch Steve up there, and maybe he's trying to get his little skeleton friend out of there, who is in prison. Speaking of in prison, Steve down here is putting a skeleton in the prison down here, so yeah, he'll be doing that. We've got some of the other stuff, like the armor stand and the chest full of weapons down there. Got some flower pots for the decoration. I was actually thinking of where I should put that. So at first I had the flower pots right here where this fireplace thing is, but I decided to move it around just for space and stuff. So yeah, that's something I also wanted. I didn't want it to be too crammed in there, so yeah. Over here we've got the stables. I just put the roof on there because I think it looks good with that on. And yeah, I don't really think there's too much else to say about this, or my model, I guess. So yeah, one thing that's a little unfortunate is that the hay bale is all the way on the outer walls, so I couldn't really find a way to put it anywhere else. Well, I mean, I could have, but I didn't feel like it. But anyways, I think that is pretty much it for my little model here. So now we can go ahead and get on to the end of the video. Okay, so now it is time for the end of this video. But before we go over my final thoughts on this set, let's take a look at all of the extra pieces we have. So we've got quite a bit in this set. There were always a few extra pieces left over from each bag. So we got one of these that was used on the bucket. One of these plates. I'm going to try to go through these fast since there's so much. Got another plate in brown. Trans yellow plate. Or 1x1 plate. Trans orange plate. Trans orange cheese slope. A skeleton arm. A skeleton foot. One of these wheat pieces, so you can make a farm if you have extras of those. One of these pieces, we've actually got quite a few of them. We've got, yeah, we have like 4 of those actually. So yeah, we get like 4 of these 1x1 studs in light bluish gray with the hole going through the middle. So that's pretty neat. We've got one of these little sink pieces or handle or pieces or whatever that were used for the iron bars. Once again, we have one of these 1x1 studs in black, but this, well, we have one of these 1x1 studs with the hole in the middle, but this time in black. We have a few of these flower 1x1 pieces. I've got a green one, a brown one, and a kind of a Keat orange one, I guess. We've got the stem of a carrot, one of these cheese slopes in light bluish gray, some more plates, so just some more 1x1 plates. These ones are in dark bluish gray. A 1x1 stud in the lime green. Another cheese slope, I guess, and trans orange. An extra 1x1, and I lost that for quite a while. If you don't know, there's actually a bin of pieces down there. So yeah, I'll have to go find that. But we got more of these sink type pieces or handles. Are you serious? I lost another one. All right, that were used for the iron bars. One of these Technic pieces. Oh, another flower. This one's in red. And one of these half Technic bushings. So, those are all of the extra pieces that are included in this set. And kind of bad I lost some of them. I'll have to go find them. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over my final thoughts on this set. So overall, I really love this set. I am very pleased with this set, and I'm very it was worth the wait, to be honest, because there was no way I was gonna just buy this with my own money. So, but yeah, oops, just trying to fix that. But yeah, this was a really cool set. This is probably one of my favorite Minecraft sets, alongside the mine and the crafting box. Yeah, I really do like how you're able to move around or take off little builds and then switch them around and create your own. And I really do like how it gives you a lot of, it just gives you a lot of inspiration to do your own type stuff and not just stick to the instructions and all that. Kind of similar to the crafting box, but I don't know, I think the crafting box does that a little bit better. But yeah, this is still a really cool set. I'm sure a lot of kids who get this will just love this set. I mean, I like it, and I'm not really a kid anymore. But yeah, really good set. The selection of minifigures is also pretty good. The 3 skeletons, a little disappointed in. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we could have maybe gotten like a zombie or something. Replaced one of the skeletons with a zombie. However, this is the However, this is the only set to include 3 skeletons at a time. I did 2 for a second, but yeah, it's the only yeah. So this is also the only set where you can get the horse figure. So that's pretty cool. Or at least at the time of this recording, it's the only way to get it. So, yep. This is also the only way to get Steve in gold armor. So if you want that gold armor, you're gonna have to get this set, or just find pieces on I don't know, Bricklink or Bricks and Pieces. But I also do like these printed pieces for the banners. Those are a nice new Minecraft item, or Lego Minecraft item. So pretty nice to have these. And I really like how they chose the creeper face, because that does work quite well. And that's actually something you can do in Minecraft. Very difficult to do in just plain survival, but it's possible. You have to get the supercharged creeper and all that, but yeah. And we got 4 of these as well, so that's pretty neat. But there really isn't too much else I want to say. We've got nice little accessories, nice minifigures, a nice feel, and a lot of creativity from this set. So overall, this is probably, yeah, this would definitely be one of my favorite Minecraft sets. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are having a good Christmas. And yeah, thank you for watching, and keep building!